Hiya. Today I want to share with you something that I very recently bought. I'll show you the box for it. It is by Thierry Mugler. You can see my Lucozade bottle propping up my camera. It's not very stable. This is not to be confused with By Terry, who, like Pixie Woo, we've been talking about quite a lot recently. They're a completely different brand. This is Thierry Mugler, who makes the Angel perfume and yeah, things like that. Bought one of the eyeshadows today. Let's see. It's a green with it's a black with green sparkle, and it's called Ombre Stellaire, and they say about it that it's Ombre Stellaire, I'm not very good with French, bathes your eyelids with particles of dazzling black meteorites. Your eyes are intensified with a magnetism that is interstellar. Now I have it just on the outer corner. At the moment my eyes aren't looking brilliant because I've had my makeup on since 11 o'clock this morning and now it's 10:30 at night. But I want to compare this, as this is £20 for 1.5 grams, and I think it must be limited edition. I picked it up from John Lewis in Birmingham today. I don't know if there we go, already dropped it on the floor. I don't know if all the not Harvey Nichols, John Lewis's sell it. They do have it in Birmingham. They have this really small display with just some of their cosmetics. They have a lip gloss which is gorgeous but costs £24.50. I just can't justify that for a lip gloss when I don't wear a lip gloss very often. But I want to compare it to some other things. I've got MAC pigments, I've got some NARS, Bare Minerals. See, just compare them and all their different prices. So the first thing I'm going to swatch is the Thierry Mugler one. So firstly I'm going to swatch it dry. It looks really nice in the finger. Oh dear, that wasn't a very good swatch. And then I'm going to swatch it over through an Pixie epoxy, which is fantastic. If you don't have Through Pixie epoxy, you're missing out really bad. Swatch with the same finger, the same product. Just give the Pixie epoxy a little minute just to get tacky. They had 3 of these in store. This one is called Sparkling Emerald Black. There was like one that sort of reminded me of Young Punk by Matt called Sparkling Ruby and Black, I think. And then there was another one which was like a black with silver sparkles. But I've got the green one. Thought if I get the green one, I don't have anything like the green one. And then I walked out the shop and thought, actually, I have quite a bit like the green one, as you're gonna see. So this one here is it dry. This one here is it swatched over Pixie epoxy, and you can just see how much of a difference that makes. I'm going to briefly talk about all the rest of the products and then swatch them with the camera off, so this video doesn't get too long and boring. The next one I'm going to swatch is the one from the MAC Christmas collection. It's called Moonlight Night, and if you can see, it's that much already gone because I hate these new jars. It came open in my makeup case, and lovely, a load of it's just spilled all over my hand. Right, And the next product is also a limited edition one from the MAC Venomous Villains that came out this October. It's going to be the green side. My camera wants to pick up the colours of that. Of the She Who Dares one. And in this one, I think it was about £20-ish, maybe a bit cheaper than that. But you do get 3.2 grams in that compared to the 1.5 in this one. Okay, so we have the first group of swatches. If my camera doesn't pick them up, I will take some photos and put them, either insert them here or put them on at the end. Oh, under my eyes looks awful. These two here are the Thierry Mugler ones. Look how glittery they are. The camera's picking up wonderfully. That's it over Pixie Epoxy, that's it dry. MAC Moonlight Night over Pixie Epoxy and dry, and She Who Dares over Pixie Epoxy and dry. It's also really glittery. See how glittery they all are. Lovely. I will say, of the three of them, this looks the most, it doesn't look it in the pan, but it just looks almost blue on my hand, like a greeny blue. It's really pretty. This one looks the darkest. I don't know whether it's just because it's a loose shadow, and when I put my brush in the pigment jar it picked up more. And this one is the lightest, but oh, I don't know which is my favourite out of the two. Very, very pretty anyway. I'll take some photo swatches. I'll take some photos of the swatches, and then okay, the other two products that I wanted to compare it against were NARS's Night Porter Shadow. Wants to focus, it doesn't seem to want to, and Bare Minerals. Is it a liner shadow? It's just a normal shadow. Oh, it's a glimmer in Oz. So I'll put it this way. This is Oz, which is a lot greener than all the rest, but very pretty and sparkly, not quite as glittery. Over Pixie Epoxy and dry. This is Night Porter over Pixie Epoxy and dry. Dry, it seems to, this one actually look better dry than over Pixie Epoxy. Over Pixie Epoxy you can't really, it's not really picking up any of the glitter at all. So out of the 5, I think it's a toss up between these two, which I like the best. And remarkably, I think the two most similar colours are Night Porter and the MAC Pigment in Moonlight Night. They're the two most similar ones for me. And I have to say, I think my MAC Pigment, the jar just must be broken on it because I can't get it to screw on at all. I absolutely hate those jars. So if you do have Thierry Mugler cosmetics, do check them out. They are a splurge, but they're so pretty. So I know they sell them in some John Lewis's. I don't want to say all John Lewis's, not just be the larger ones. As for anywhere else, I haven't got a clue. Have a look on Google, but they are so pretty. Other little things I want to show you is my Deborah Lippmann. I picked that up today. And around the world, oh no, across the universe. I also have Bad Romance, but I've not used that one yet. The other thing I picked up today, I think is amazing. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't tell you what I think about it yet, but we can get it to work. It's L'Oreal, oh no, Maybelline Pulse Perfection Vibrating Mascara. I saw it, I was like, I've got to try that. And it was only a £5 on sale, so I will let you know what I think of that in the future. But thanks for watching and subscribing if you have. See you again soon.